What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be talking about ClickBank. More specifically, we are going to learn how you can get started with ClickBank and make money with it, even if you don't have any experience, even if you've never done affiliate marketing, even if you don't know what affiliate marketing is. This is going to be a step-by-step tutorial. And also I'm going to be covering some things that you should avoid, because there's going to be some things that you probably see on the internet in different places that are probably not keeping you on track. So I'm going to be talking about some things that you should avoid in order to really get off the track and lose money and lose time and things like that. All right, so the first thing you have to understand is that there's a lot of screenshots on the internet, and you're gonna see screenshots like this. You're gonna see screenshots where people making a lot of money. And so when you see screenshots like this, you have to understand that chances are the people that are making this are, one, they're sending paid traffic. It's very, very difficult to make this amount of money with free traffic. Okay, this is one of my sites. This is one of my affiliate sites. I run many sites. And you need a lot of traffic in order to make this amount of money. Because remember, even if you have a lot of traffic, you're not gonna, not every single visitor is gonna automatically convert. You still have to account for a conversion rate, and maybe the conversion is gonna be 1%, maybe it's gonna be 0.1%. So you have to keep this in mind. The other thing you have to realize is that it's very easy to fake things on the internet. It's very easy. You can pretty much fake a lot of things, right? If I go to a site, let's say I'm on this site here, I can simply go on right click, I can go to inspect, and I can change any text that I want. So look at this one, create a new project. I can just type this, and now it says create a new project. It's very easy to fake things on the internet. So you have to keep in mind those two factors, okay? And so if you want to get started with ClickBank, if you want to make something like $100 a day or $50 a day or $75, $25 a day, it's always a good idea to get started with free traffic. Okay, I run a lot of sites. This is simply one of my sites. It's been around for a couple of years. And as you can see, I get all this stable traffic here via Google Analytics. And so this is what I want to be talking about in this video. This is going to be a full tutorial. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can get started and make anywhere from $50, $100, maybe more, depending on what you want, okay? And so to get started, you want to head to a site called cbengine.com, okay? It's kind of like ClickBank Marketplace, okay? It's the same thing. They have the same products that exist on ClickBank Marketplace, but it gives you a lot more data that you do not get on ClickBank's marketplace, okay? And so if you head here, you're gonna see a lot of things. So let me go to the front page here. This is what I see on the front page. Now there are two ways to browse the site, okay? The first way, I really like this way. I go to new products, and I see new products that just came out recently, and I can learn, okay, what kind of products. We have numerology forecast. Okay, here's the gravity for it. And I'm going to talk about gravity in 1 second so that you understand. We have League of Legends, Guide by Pros. We have Trump Presidential Collective Pocket Watch. We have Fit to be Pregnant, Psychic Sketch Drawings. Now, when I am browsing the offers, I'm immediately thinking about the niche, okay? Very important. You don't want to just read this and read this blindly and not really think about it. You want to think about the niche, okay? Numerology, okay? You have to understand, what is numerology, right? Numerology is the study of numbers, how they affect, how they predict the future, all of these things. There are people that are really involved with this niche. They really are passionate about this niche. So this is something you have to understand. I personally do not know much about numerology. I'm not an expert in it, but I'm happy to become an expert if that means I'm going to be making money. This is something you have to understand. We have Fit to be Pregnant, okay, Psychic Soulmate. So some of these offers you're going to see, you're not going to understand what they're all about. So for instance, I don't understand what this offer is. Is it about becoming pregnant? Is this a health offer? Is this a women's health offer? Is this, something similar to that? I'm not really sure. And we're going to get to that in a second. Other offers, you see right away what they're all about. Vertical jump training program. I reviewed that offer in some of the previous videos, and that is a basketball offer. So if you open this offer here, you can open it up, and you're gonna have details here on CB Engine. You're gonna understand it. It tells you like your commission structure. It tells you the average percent sale. It tells you the rank. You have the gravity there as well. There's all of these amazing things that you can learn. And you can visit the website and get a good idea. You always want to visit the website because you're going to be sending people there, and you do not want to send people to a website that doesn't look good or a website that doesn't exist. You never know, right? You always need to visit the website. So take a look at this landing page, really, really long. And this is actually a good landing page. And the reason I can tell it's a good landing page, well, I build a lot of landing pages, so I understand what's a good landing page, what's not a good landing page. And the reason I can tell this is a good landing page is you see they're changing colors. This is dark blue, kind of purplish. Then they have, from this color, they go to white. And then if you scroll down, they have this color again. Then they have white again. Then you scroll down, this color again. This is a tactic to get people to keep scrolling and not really, get bored with the website. Because if it's all white, it's all a bunch of text, it's not very, very easy to read. So this is something you have to keep in mind. Another reason I know this is a good website is they follow the typical website formula. Okay, they have the video, right? We can click on this. You can watch the video. You can check it out. If you don't want to watch the video, you can scroll down, and it starts with a kind of a personal letter. I have bad news for you. This person is basically telling you who have been robbing you of athleticism and potential. They're using kind of the fear angle, a little bit of a negative angle. They're using this, and this is fine, right? It sells. This is one angle. They could have used another angle, but that's fine. So if you scroll down, you can read about it. And what's powerful about this website, it recounts a personal story. Okay, this says, they say, I have bad news for you. They scroll down and they say, I felt defeated, I quit. And the objective of this website is to create empathy, right? It's not about sympathy. It's not about compassion. It's to create empathy. Empathy is one of the strongest feelings out there, okay? Empathy means, compassion means I feel bad for somebody. Empathy means I feel I can put myself in that person's shoes. And this is a very, very powerful angle. Because it's not about feeling compassion. It's not about, feeling sympathy. It's about relating to that person. And the fact that I can relate to somebody is very, very powerful. So if you scroll down, you have, testimonials here. You can scroll down. The 3 fatal mistakes. This is going to save you time. These are little tips. And if you scroll down, we have our first call to action. You're going to click this. It's going to go to ClickBank. This is a ClickBank link. And they have more, these looks like email screenshots, which are very powerful. They have more website testimonials. They give you more benefits. They give you bonuses, right? They're following a good formula, and that means they spent a lot of time doing it. And this is kind of what you want to do for a lot of it. You must do your homework, okay? It's very important that you analyze these offers and then you analyze everything, because this is why a lot of people don't make money with ClickBank, is because maybe they're not able to pick the right offer, or they can't analyze whether an offer is quality or not, or maybe something else. There's a lot of reasons. So if you scroll down, we have this one. So I really like it. This is a good landing page. Let's see, how much do they pay? 75%. You can take a look. These are new products, right? We can go to best gains, and we can see products that, movers and shakers, right? It's momentum. So we have momentum. These are sorted by momentum. We can go that. We can go into top gravity. And so what is gravity? Gravity is a formula used by ClickBank in order to calculate how profitable that specific offer is, how many affiliates are promoting it, and how many affiliates are making money with it. It's not very important. Kind of the technical details of that formula, you can research more about it if you want. But the fact of the matter is that the higher the gravity, the more competition there is, the more people are promoting it, and the more money is being spent. So if there's a lot of people promoting it and they're all buying traffic and they're all going out to forums, going out to communities, going out to places, people are gonna, first of all, the traffic is gonna go up. If you're gonna be buying traffic on Facebook, you're gonna be buying traffic on Google, the traffic is gonna go up. So this is something to keep in mind. And if you're gonna be using the free traffic method, which is something I'm gonna get to in a second, the traffic is also, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be more competition. If you wanna do SEO, you're gonna need more backlinks, you're gonna need more stuff. And so this offer sells. There are people making money. If this custom keto diet, first of all, this is a health offer, right? Health offers are always going to make money. Second of all, the gravity is 433. This is a sky-high gravity. And so when I consult with people, I recommend them going anywhere from something like 20 to maybe 100, 120 maximum, okay? I do not recommend somebody to promote something like 433.75 or 405 or 330 because you're going to be dealing with a lot of competition. Okay, it's kind of like, opening a store on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, New York City, where you have Prada, you have Gucci, you have Saks Fifth Avenue. It's gonna be very expensive rent, and you're gonna be competing with these heavy brands. And so if you cannot compete, you're just gonna be losing money. It's a lot better to open a store just to start with, maybe in your local neighborhood where you have some foot traffic, but it's not super expensive, the real estate. And the competition is not that high. And so keep this in mind. Something like this, you will have to promote it. You're going to be competing people. You're going to be buying traffic. Something like if you open the store in very, very expensive real estate in New York City or LA or some, Paris, France or another big city. It's going to be very, very expensive. So always keep this in mind. Keep this gravity. So if you have top gravity, you're going to see products. Now, why do I go to top gravity? I go to top gravity because I want to see what's working. It doesn't mean, so I see custom keto diet and I see, it's working. It doesn't mean I'm going to go out and I'm going to promote this offer. I just understand. I make a mental note that keto diets or diets are making money, especially keto diet, right? Because the thing about the diets is that diets are like fashions. They're like fads. You have keto diet that people are into. Then you have another diet. They come in waves. You had Atkins diet, I think, some time ago. I don't even know. I haven't heard much about it. If you're familiar with it, maybe you can leave a comment below. But Atkins diet was very popular some time back. Now I really haven't heard much about it, right? So this is something to keep in mind. Then the second one is flat belly tonic, right? We have two of these offers that are health offers, okay? So you can't really go wrong with promoting a health offer. If you can find the right traffic, you can do all that. Very, very important. Then we have research the gazillion of offers. I'm not sure what that is. It's very general, very abstract. Not really sure what that is. Diabetes freedom. So another health offer, right? Diabetes is a health condition. Carbofix. That looks like another health offer. Carbohydrates. Steel Bite Pro. I don't know what that is. Synapse. I don't know what that is. We have politics. A politics offer. I don't really promote politics stuff, political offers, but you can if you'd like. And then we have Ted's Woodworking, which I'm sure you're aware of. If you are, if you've been watching some of the videos, you're at least familiar with ClickBank. This is a very, very popular offer that is a niche offer about woodworking. Okay, and so the other thing you have to understand about offers is you have two types of offers. The first type is a general offer, okay? And this is going to be health offer, it's going to be a finance offer, going to be dating offer, maybe a dating website, maybe a relationship offer. These are all general offers. And then you have the niche offers, which is something like this. This is Ted's Woodworking. This is a niche offer. You have maybe basketball. That's a niche offer because not everybody plays basketball. I used to play basketball a long time ago. I don't play basketball anymore. I couldn't care less about having a really high vertical shot. And that's, a lot of people are like me. But there are also some people, pockets of people that may be interested in this. That's what's called a niche offer. Then we have Secret Obsession. This is a relationship offer. We have Lost Book of Remedies. This looks like a health offer. Maybe these are health remedies. Let's open it up just to get an idea. This is a Yeah, it looks like I'll show you common plants growing in your backyard that will replace your antibiotic pills. I'm seeing a part of the landing page, so I can actually visit the website and I can learn for myself what the offer is all about. This looks like a health offer, right? Discover the forgotten power of plants, etc., etc. So this is something that you kind of have to understand what you're dealing with, okay? And so you can scroll around. The other thing that I recommend is going here and you can pick a niche. Everything is about niches. That is why building a list is very powerful, because if you build a list in a health niche, all you have to do is pick another offer and just send them an email, and then you can promote it. So you always want to be thinking in terms of niches, right? And like I said, there are two types of niches. You have general niches and you have very, very specific niches. Okay, so specific, maybe language is a specific niche. Home and garden is going to be very specific, because not a lot of people are into that, right? I'm not really into kind of home improvement and all of that. Really not my thing. Whereas on the other hand, you have e-business and e-marketing, which is a more, everybody wants to make money, right? I don't think there's, anybody in the United States or elsewhere in the world that will say no to money. I mean, there's going to be some people, but for the most part, the majority of the people are going to be interested in that offer. We have computers and internet, business and investing, betting system, all of these things. Business and investing, this is a general offer. Computers and internet, that one I'm not sure about. Cooking, food and wine, general offer, right? Whereas we have games in niche, green products, niche, languages, niche. And so you have to pick a good offer to promote. Very, very important. And that really depends on your interest. Okay, it's something related to your interest, something that you might know something about more than the average person. Average, I mean average in the world. Okay, and so maybe you read a book, maybe you were studying diets, you wanted to lose weight, or you were an affiliate marketer, you wanted to understand how diets work, and so you know a little bit about keto diet. Great, then you can design a landing page, and I'm going to show you a way to do it in a second. You can do that. Me, I don't know much about diets. I don't really do diets. I don't even know what a keto diet is, right? Like, I'm clueless about it. And so I know it less than the average person everywhere in the world. So that is something you have to keep in mind. So you need to know something, because you need to build a good landing page, right? Because if you go to one of these offers, right, they have really, really good landing pages, and they built it because they know the customer, they know the visitor, they know their pains, struggles, that vertical jump, right? If we go to that new products and we go back to that vertical jump program, let's open that up real quick. I want to show you why that is so important. So if I click on visit website, they are going to be talking in language that you only understand if you're familiar with what that is. Like me, honestly, up until that point, I had no idea that there's people that are trying to improve their vertical jumps. I used to play basketball many years ago, and I never really cared about my vertical jump, but now it makes sense to me. And apparently there's a lot of people, if you go on Google and you type something like improve my vertical jump, you're gonna see, look at all of these results. Look at this, improve my vertical jump. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see all of these results. We have 142 million results. And my point is, if you don't know this niche, you're not gonna understand. You won't be able to build empathy with the person, because number one, maybe you don't really care about the vertical jump. That's fine, but you have to learn. You have to understand why people are trying to do it. And the way you can do it is you can read these articles and understand what people are going through. You can also go to forums and you can read, their experiences, right? Check this out. This is a forum, sharedog.com. This is actually an MMA site and kind of a sports site as well. And if you go in here, you can learn this. Look at this one. While this may be slightly off topic, what exercises does one have to do in order to increase one's vertical jump? The simpler answer would be jumping a lot. So here's a person that's trying to increase their vertical jump, and they're telling you what they feel, what they think are ways of increasing their vertical jump. And this is very important, because what they're saying is the simplest answer would be jumping a lot. But I know consistent jumping is bad for the knees and other parts of your leg. You can take this information and you can put it on your landing page, right? You can say something like three main mistakes people make when they try to improve their vertical jump skills. And the first one would be jumping a lot, because when you jump a lot, it's bad for your knees and other parts of your leg, right? And so look at this one: either increase your absolute strength, etc., etc. How we're lifting. I'm YouTubing this right now, right? And you need to kind of get inside the community. Right now, I'm learning. I thought jumping a lot is a really good way to increase your vertical jump, but apparently it's not, because, well, according to this comment, it's going to be bad for your knees and other parts of your life. So this is very, 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 did I say very, very important? Extremely important. And so you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot by reading a landing page. In fact, landing pages are a great source for information, because they've done all the work for you, right? So when you're reading this, you are reading the end result of the research. Okay, you're reading the end result of this specific research, right? And so look at this. We're gonna scroll down, and you can see 3 fatal mistakes: failure to apply the proper mode of workout, doing the wrong type, not using a multifaceted approach to vertical jump training. Okay, they've done the research. They know this page converts. They know it's making money, and that is kind of how you have to look at it. Okay, next, if you type this in Google, take a look at this. If you type this, I'm gonna remove forums, and I type this, I see a bunch of results. Take a look at this. And these are suggestions. If you scroll down, you're going to see more suggestions here in the bottom. And what Google is telling you is that the people that type this specific search also search for this. That's why Google is grouping it for you. They're telling you how people are thinking. This is very, very important. Now, when you type this, you want to look at a website, and you want to learn what kind of websites are ranking in the top, because the websites that are ranking in the top, Google feels they offer the best information. They offer the very, very best results. And so if you see sites like magazine, like Men's Journal, you're gonna understand a couple of things. Number one, this is a very, very authoritative site. Number two is that, take a look at this, improve my vertical jump. And it says 7 ways to improve your vertical jump. Now, if I say best ways to improve my vertical jump, let's see, Men's Journal is number 1 now, right? So you do not want to try to rank for this term, because you're going to be competing with Men's Journal. Okay, you need to pick another term where the Google feels that the best sites for this specific term are not Men's Journal or something else. So you have to keep this in mind. This is how I've built my sites. This is how I continuously add new sites to my arsenal. I have like over 50 sites in different niches. Very, very powerful method, okay? What you want to see is, right, and the other thing you have to realize is that if you see Men's Journal here, that means that Google is not finding a more niche site. Google prefers niche sites, okay? Men's Journal is a very general site. They talk about, health issues. They talk about dating issues. They talk about all kinds of things. Google likes niche sites. So if you go in here, we have Vertimax. Okay, this looks like a site probably dedicated to increasing your, jumping, right? So if you go in here, if I go to Vertimax, and I want to see become the world's leading athletic performance training equipment. That's actually a store. This is actually a store that Google is doing, that Google is ranking. And what that means is that if they're ranking the store, that means you can outrank him with something that has informational content, okay? Very important to understand. This is an informational site. This is an information. All of these are informational sites, okay? And so you have to understand where's the ranking. And for that, I recommend going to a tool called Ubersuggest. You can just Google for it, or here's the full URL. Go in here, and you can do traffic overview. You can do keywords by traffic. So for instance, if I do keywords by traffic, I can type something like improve vertical jump, something like this. And I can see what are the sites that are ranking, what are my chances of ranking for it. I can get a lot of data. And this is a free site that you can just learn. Take a look at this one. Here's some data: 480 desktop searches, 480. And we can take a look. They have search volumes, SEO difficulty, paid difficulty, cost per click. If you're buying traffic, on average, this is how much each click is going to cost you. Now, keep in mind is that this is not exact, right? They're just, this is all statistics, right? If you go to Google, it may be 50 cents, it could be $2, it could be $3. If you go to Bing, it's going to be a little bit cheaper than that. So keep this in mind. And so the average web page that ranks in the top 10 has one backlink and domain authority of 65, okay? And so this is why it's a good idea to start with a niche. I recommend starting with a niche because it's going to be easier to rank a niche type offer, a niche type site over a more of a general site. So like how to lose weight is going to be almost impossible to rank for because, it's a very, very competitive keyword, okay? But whereas how to lose weight in 10 days for a wedding without walking, believe me, those are real search phrases. It's going to be a lot easier. So check this out. If I do how to lose weight, it's going to be very, very hard to rank for this kind of content. But if I do this without exercise, and then I say how to lose weight without exercise in a week, and then I say something like for wedding, that's going to be a lot easier. Losing weight for your wedding, the do's and don'ts. Look at this. Wedding weight loss, right? It's a specific niche, not generally losing weight, but for a specific event, or for my birthday, or for the beach, something like this, beach wedding, right? How to lose weight in a week. And so take a look at this, how to lose weight without exercise in a week for a beach. And you have how to lose weight in a week, right? So that means Google is picking results which are not very close. And that means Google is trying to find the best result for this query, and they're not giving you the best result because they're giving you something that's more general than your query. Your query is more specific. So knowing that information, I know that I have a decent chance of ranking somewhere, maybe on the first page, maybe on the second page. And you have to understand, this is going to take time. This is not overnight. This is going to take time. And that's why, the best time to build a site was yesterday. And the second best time to do it is today. This is a very wise saying, okay? And so how to lose weight in a week, but we have a more specific phrase. So if you write an article, create content that's specific, you're going to have a much better chance to rank them for this specific phrase. So this is something you have to keep in mind. So when you're looking at these offers, think about the offer. Do not promote an offer that you don't know much about because you won't be able to empathize with the person. You won't be able to connect with the person. Okay, so once you have an offer, once you figured out what to do, once you decided on a niche, you're going to head over to Google Sites, sites.google.com, and you can create a brand new site for absolutely free. So I already started a new site here. I can just open that site right here. And I am designing the site. Take a look at this, how great it is, right? And so let's say we are promoting the product where that vertical jump product, right? We can just type something with improve your vertical jump in 30 days. That's our promise, right? We can expand this, and then we can do all kinds of things. We can change the font, maybe make it bold. And we can expand it here. Look at this. It's so nice. We can also move it. I can move it anywhere I want. And then I can click edit and I can create more content. I have more layouts. I can drag and drop, and I just created a new layout. I can delete it here. Very easy. And then, so take a look at this one. And the way you want to design a page, so we're going to have a site name, and I recommend getting a domain name. It's going to cost you $10 a year. If that's too much, then I'm sorry. It's going to be very difficult to kind of set yourself apart from a lot of these other copycat sites, right? So if you can enter a site, Vertical Jump University, something like this. Now you have a site. You can add a logo here. Let's fix this. Vertical Jump University. You can add a logo here as well. Find some free clip art. You can go to unsplash.com. You can go in here and look for basketball here, and then you can use one of these photos. These are royalty free. you're not gonna have any issues. So this looks like a cool photo. I can download it. So I just download it, and then I'm gonna go back to my site here. And so here I'm in my site. I can click here, add new logo, and I can upload a logo. I can upload a fave icon. That's something else. We can click on upload, and there's my logo. Now I have a nice logo here, very cool. I have the name, and then I can keep creating the site. Now take a look at this landing page here. Where's our landing page? Take a look at this landing page. Just to get an idea, right? We have the video, we have the headline here, and then you have the text. So all you have to do is go back here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new layout. We're gonna drag and drop, and then you're gonna write the text. Let me tell you something. This might, or you can start it off like this. This might not be something you want to hear right now. And then you can talk about how maybe you tried to improve your vertical jump, or you read forums, or etc. etc. You've been researching about it, and you realize that this is the wrong way to do it, and you can help people to save their time and save their effort. And then you can upload another image, and then you can do that. Now for this layout, you can simply have a text box here. So all you have to do is you have a layouts here. You have a collapsible text, you have table of contents. I can just click on it and it's here. I can drag and drop it. I can move it, I can remove it. There's so many things I can do. I can maybe delete it here. I can go in here, right? And then I can have another layout. This is a cool layout, right? And I can click on this, I can delete it, and now I just have the text. Okay, I can expand it. Very, very simple. Now I just have text here. This is a great website, and once you're done, you can click on publish and your page will be live. You can also preview it here. You can click on preview and you can take a look how it looks like. Look at this. It looks pretty cool. I can preview it on a tablet. I can preview it on a phone. It's responsive and it looks really good on all of these devices. And then you can simply finish doing it, and then it's live. And then, since it's going to be on Google Sites, it's going to be a lot easier to rank it for, as long as you're writing the content that people are searching for. So if I type how to lose weight without exercise, in this specific example, this is the content, this is the type of content you want to sprinkle on your website. Okay, very, very important to do. And once you do that, you give it time, Google is going to rank it, you're going to be able to get free traffic from it. And you're going to be getting more free traffic, and you're going to be getting commissions, because this is exactly what they're searching for. If you want a little bit more advanced method, this is a method that I use myself. Check out Bluehost. I use that service for many of my sites. It's a really, really easy way to set up a new website. It's a one-click install. Check out the link in the description. It's one of the easiest ways to get started. And so that is how you do it. You have a free landing page builder, super, super easy to do. And all you have to do is build a landing page, get it out there, and Google is going to start ranking it, and they're going to be sending you traffic. And so I really hope you enjoyed this method. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Like this video if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you in the next video.